Hello, Leo. This is your forecast for February 2021. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you would like to know more about how to get your rising sign, if you don't know what it is, you can go down to my description box and I'll have directions there. So, Leo. Okay. It's going to be interesting for you guys just because you kind of are the focus of some major transits this month. If you're Leo rising specifically, it's going to be going across your 7th house. So this means your relationships with other people are going to be coming into focus. So with that in mind, let's look at the energy that you'll be entering the month in. All right. We'll take the 6. So the energy we're going into the month is the 6 of Cups. Let's see, work, career, and school. What's it going to look like for February 2021? Love for February 2021 for Leo rising, Sun, Moon. Relationships with your family and your friends for February 2021. And what energy are you going to be leaving the month of February in? What energy will you be leaving this month in? Okay, so we've got 7 of Cups. We've got the 4 of Wands. We've got the... Okay. Oh, okay. This kind of makes a little bit of sense. So, okay, so the energy that you're coming out of for the month of, coming out of January with is the 6 of Cups. This is a nice energy to be in. The month of January might have been not so bad for you. A little bit cozy, a little bit nostalgic. You might have seen some old friends or made friends, or you may be thinking of old friends. You could be staying home or upgrading your house or buying things for your home to kind of like make it more livable and enjoyable. Oops. Can we clarify the 6 of Cups? Yeah, a lot of sweetness, basically, sweetness. So spending time with your kids might have been really big. So you might be coming into this very, relaxed, basically. So even if you don't have kids, this is saying that, maybe you just had a very creative, expressive time where you're doing maybe a few more crafts, having a little bit more fun, that sort of thing. You might be messaging or talking to people that are just enjoyable to be around. They make you feel like old times, that sort of thing. So you're coming into this month with that sort of peaceful, nostalgic energy behind you. So for work, career, and school, we have the 7 of Cups. If some of you are, if this is the realm of career and school, I think that maybe some of you are going to be having difficulty picking a major. For some of you, like maybe it's that time where you need to specialize and you're not sure where you want to do or what you want to do. It does look like you could be given a lot of options at your work or in school that is honestly becoming very overwhelming. It's almost like you're tied up in the details of some idea or some project or some thing that you want to do, and you're getting tied up into the details to the point where you're sort of locked and unable to do anything. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem for you. You might have a lot of different things being, either it's a lot of different ideas coming through your head or a lot of different options being given to you, but there's so many things to choose from, it's like you're shutting down almost, like your brain is shutting down. Any more details with the 7 of Cups, please? Yep. Okay. A lot of this might have, for some of you, this is going to have to do with finances. Like, okay, how do I make ends meet with the way my job is going to be like right now? Or how do I make ends meet when I'm going to be doing this course or taking this class or going to this school? For some of you, this could be just saying that you're going to be slammed with stuff at work that is just going to take up a lot of your time with a lot of little nitnoy, little details that honestly are not that important, but if you don't do them, it's going to create a cascading amount of failures, a cascading order of failures or something. So I think that's there's a sense of overwhelm here. You're having difficulty maybe balancing your work life at this time. It's hard for you to, get play in when you're trying, play versus work, that sort of thing. That's kind of the fight that I'm seeing. So, because I'm not thinking that it has to do with you balancing something uninteresting with another thing that's uninteresting. I think you're balancing with things that you like to do and you want to do. So I can see some tension there for this month. As for love, Four of Wands, that's pretty good. So some of you might be invited out to a celebration. You might have a banquet to go to, or I don't know, maybe not because it's COVID. Well, you might be invited out to a party or some kind of nice place. You could be staying at home in a very cozy place, single or coupled. It does look like a nice relaxing setting to be in for love this month. This might be a cozy night at home with snow and getting snowed in for Valentine's Day or something like that. Can we clarify the Four of Wands? It looks good though, whatever it is. Can we clarify the Four of Wands? Three of Wands. Yeah, okay. So it's just going to be a little bit of a calm month for you when it comes to love and relationships. Doesn't mean that things are not going to happen to you, or things that are it's not saying that uninteresting things are only going to happen. It's just saying that there's not a lot of drama. Let's see here. Can I get a clarifier for the Four of Wands? Because it's just it's a lot of just it's not active energy is all. Can I clarify these? Stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. Okay, for some of you, this could be like a baby shower. I don't know why love is coming through as a baby shower, but I have seen this as like a shower before, or like I said, like a party or something. So if you're pregnant, you could be looking at a shower, or if you know somebody who has one, and then that's going to be relevant there. But I'm feeling like it would be yours because this is love. This is much more personal. I have family, friends, and relationships over here. So whatever this is, maybe you're going to conceive. Who knows? Maybe this is what you're trying to do this month, is to have a child or get pregnant. This could be saying that this is you kind of trying it and making it and trying to get it to work. But it doesn't look like a ton of activity is all. Let's clarify. Okay. Yes, so sorrow over a loss. So yeah, I don't think this is saying that something bad is going to happen. I do think that it's saying that you might have some expectations that fall flat this month, and that's going to be a little bit annoying. You probably are not going to be thrilled about it, but and it's like maybe somebody gave you some kind of new opportunity that you could take, and you were really looking forward to it, but then maybe the plans fell through or something didn't work out. So it's going to be it's not going to be earth-shattering or, the end of the world, but it's going to be a bit of maybe a downer. It's not to say nothing good will happen. It's just maybe you really wanted to go and do something with some person, and you only had this time in the month to do it, and maybe it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, basically. And that's just what I'm seeing. Like I said, you're not going to get in a huge fight or a huge breakup or anything like that, but it's just going to be kind of like a lull in your time. So let's see, for family, friends, we have the Knight of Wands. So when it comes to family and friends, you might be out on a mission. You might be the errand boy or girl here. You might be going out and running from place to place to look for people, or not to look for people. Oh my gosh, for other people. Clarify the Knight. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think you're doing favors for other people. You might be given a choice on who to do favors for, but you're going to be doing favors for somebody. I do sense that you're going to be kind of riding around a lot, and with the Chariot card, it's sort of telling me that it's definitely going to be like maybe vehicle transportation of somebody else. I'm curious about the Lovers card, though. It looks like you probably are going to be doing this to be, like a good family member, a good friend. It might be doing it for somebody that you really like or you really love when it comes to family and friends. Let's see. Clarify the Lovers, please. Honor and respect will come to you. Yeah, so whatever you're doing, it's a labor of love, whatever activity. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you are being a chauffeur for this person or these people, but it could mean that you are, helping, doing some errand, basically focusing your efforts to do something for someone else. I think that that's sort of what we're seeing here. I do see a lot of repetition here, so this might be a repeated activity that you do all month long, like, maybe every weekend you have to commute to another town 45 minutes away to take care of your grandma or your sister or your friend or something like that. That's an example. But I think that you're doing it because people have faith in you to do it. And I think that people respect you for taking on the task. So it's good in that way that it's a labor of love, I think. Whatever you're doing for your family or friends this month is going to be something that you want to do, but it's difficult and annoying. So the energy that you're leaving this month, I'm a little bit curious, actually. Because we have the 7 of Swords, which is usually like, it can be lying, cheating, stealing, yes, but it can also be, research, tactics, things like that. So I'm going to take a clarifier for this one. Yeah, I'm seeing a focus on one-on-one relationships, and I don't sense that it's going to be totally relationship-based. I think that it's like one-on-one relationships with friends, I think, might be what I'm seeing. Oh, what am I doing? I forgot to say what I was saying. Clarify the 7. That's a lot of cards. Clarify the 7 of Swords, please. Looks like long-term planning, actually. I don't think you're out to steal anything. I don't think anyone has stolen anything from you. I think that this is probably showing that you're going to be leaving the month sort of planning for the long term. Now, what's interesting is you have the Mars in the 10th house here for this month. So I believe that would be meaning that, your drive and motivation is probably going to be directed at... It's going to be showing up in a way where you're doing it so people see you in a certain way. Your motivations are going to have to do with your reputation and how people perceive you. So I feel like you're going to be leaving this month with a very tactical plan on how to improve how you're seen or how to leave the legacy you want to leave. I think that you may have some issues with maybe some authority figures or people that are like in your life, like bosses. You might be going up against them. But I think you're doing it in a way that is sort of crafty, but not necessarily dishonest, Can we clarify the 7 of Swords? A two-faced friend. And you will be shown the way popped out. So... yeah, I think that maybe you have to be a little bit two-faced here. Sometimes you have to pretend to be somebody else to get other people to respect you. Maybe this has to do with your family. Maybe you have to show one face to one family member and another one to somebody else. So, you may be forced to have to play that game. But in the end, it's kind of for a greater good. So yes, I do think you're being a little sneaky, but it's not necessarily because of any nefarious reason. It just means that you're trying to find a means to an end here, and you might not be able to get to that ending, to get to that to get to that goal through normal traditional means is basically what I'm seeing. So, what's the advice for Leo risings for February 2021? Just be cautious with where you're going, basically. Be cautious of where you're sowing your seeds. Be cautious of who you're getting in bed with, that sort of thing. There may be a situation that you need to close up before you do the next thing. That's the only thing that I'm seeing here is you may need to close up some other chapter before you continue forward, because it does look like you could be like teetering into an unclear area if you don't watch your step. You could be going into things with a very happy-go-lucky attitude, a very naive attitude, and as a result, you could be getting yourself into some trouble. That's just is the advice here. For some of you, you might want to look for a message. You might be not expecting a message, but you might receive a message. And I'm thinking, hang on, what am I thinking here? Because I'm seeing these two here. I feel like there could be some contribution that you could give to something else that might result in a good ending, like a happy ending in regards to something that needs to close up. This may be saying that you have to contribute something, or you have to plant something to put things in motion for this success to happen, is another advice I'm getting from this. So that is what I'm getting for you, Leo risings, sun, moon as well. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can get me on Etsy. My link is in the description box below. So I want to thank you for watching, and I'm going to move on to the next sign, and I'll see you later. Bye now.